Good day, guys. It's Annika from Kingdom Lifestyles, and it is day 6. Can you guys believe that it's already day 6 of our 30-day content creation challenge? And guys, I am not going to beat around the bush today. When I woke up this morning, I did not even feel like getting up out of bed today because I was like, you know what? I work too hard. But working hard is just in my genes and I love it. And even if I did have a 2-hour work day, I would always just find something else to do with my time because I just absolutely love creating and sitting in front of this computer. But guys, I want to speak to you guys about this today, and I wanted to say to you guys, remind yourself why, because that is what I had to do this morning, guys. I had to remember that goal setting crash course that I gave you guys in the beginning of this 30-day challenge that we started. The goal setting crash course, you had to go and you had to say 3 goals, only three goals. And you know what, guys, today I had to remind myself, why am I getting out of bed today? Because I'm going to buy my husband this car, right? Why am I doing this? Because I want to be debt free. Why am I doing this? Because this is the house that I want, and this house is not just going to fall in my lap. So every day I want you guys to remind yourself, why are you creating content? Why are you getting better at content creation? Guys, I'm telling you right now, if you keep your why in front of your eye, you are going to get through this. Remember, yesterday we spoke about it and we said, if you're going through hell, keep going, because you are going through it. So guys, some days will be harder than others. It is just the way. Okay, I want to speak to you guys about this before we continue. I have got lots of goodies for you today, so stay right until the end, because I'm going to be showing you a lot of Canva hacks today. So guys, I need to say this because a lot of people are still asking me, where can they find the course? And guys, I want you guys to go and like and subscribe and follow and do whatever you need to do. Go click on the bell icon and then say all, so that you can get all of my notifications on YouTube, because I am posting this entire 30-day content creation challenge for free on YouTube for everybody to access. So guys, you have to subscribe so that you're notified when I release the next day's video, right? And then also, guys, please go and like the Kingdom Lifestyle Facebook page, because this is where we are going to be discussing all of the stuff of the 30-day content creation challenge. You guys will see that as I am scheduling the content in the days, you will see the content popping up, and you'll see the actual work that has been done in the days. You'll see it coming up on, so I'm not I'm not posting that on this page because I want to market my business to you. I'm posting it exactly to this page so that you see that what we have done in the previous day actually works. Okay, so that's why I'm doing it. So guys, that's just why, that's just for me to really just encourage you guys to make sure that you are part of the Facebook group and make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Yesterday we did reels that we had already created, face reels and faceless reels, and we scheduled them out onto Facebook. So today I'm going to show you another way that you are going to be creating posts for Facebook and Instagram also at the same time, and you're going to schedule them to both platforms, but only do it once. Okay, and this is a different type of post we're talking about. These are the types of posts that you are actually going to be posting to other Facebook groups, okay? Because your reels are just to keep traction, to get more people to like you. Your reels and your stories will just attract more people to your page, but you still need to put actual content out regarding your product, or there's different forms and types of content. So what I want to start with today is motivational and inspirational, because there is not a person on the planet that does not like to be motivated and inspired, right? So the only thing I did here was I said, write 30 inspirational and motivational quotes for people who want to own their own business. I kept it very simple. So guys, what we are going to do is we are going to copy this right there, copy, and we're going to go into our Excel spreadsheets. This is our content calendar, and by now all of you have, ticked some of those boxes and you know what it's all about. And we're going to post those 30 quotes and motivational and inspirational statements in here. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is we are now going to go to Canva, our best friend. Okay, so guys, what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to create a design that is going to be the right size so that it will be accepted by Instagram and by Facebook. Now 1080 by 1080 is that size. Okay, if you create in 1080 by 1080, you will be able to cross post it to Facebook and Instagram without hassles. If you want to do it the other way around, you're going to have to do two separate designs, one with Instagram's size and one with Facebook size. So we're going to go the easier route and go 1080 by 1080, and that will be your Instagram post square. Okay, so if you click on Instagram post square right now, and remember what I asked it for was a motivational quote, 30 motivational quotes. So being, one for each of the 30 days. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I am on elements here, and I am going to, we're going to go to designs. Okay, and we are going to just type in quotes here so that I can actually use some templates here. Okay. So I'm going to wait for it to just load some templates up for us, something that is nice that we can use. I find with design, sometimes the simpler you keep it, the better. So I'm going to try and find something that is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And if you stick to the end, then I'm going to show you. Okay, so there's one that's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We probably going to want to put our own thingy in here, Kingdom Lifestyles. So guys, whatever your handle is, you can put it in there, right? And now let's quickly just look at the color and the stuff that is in here. So we've got this blue here, but this blue is not really part of my brand kit. So if you don't know how to create a brand kit, I will quickly link the video for you, and you can just click on that later. I'll also put it in the link in the description. Let me just make a note so that you can be taught, because I did a tutorial on how to create a brand kit. And it really does save you a lot of time, right? So if you select the entire design and you click on your brand kit, it will then actually throw out a variety of different, colors that it uses and throws together for you for your brand kit. Okay, so let's just go through this again and see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. Let's see. Wonder if black isn't something that's also cool. Anyway, let's find one that I actually like. You can always change this afterwards as well, but remember with bulk create, the first time I showed you guys that you can bulk create. So what I quickly just want to do is I just want to make this bigger, because some of our quotes might be a little bigger, right? Let me just select that again. So I'm just going to quickly make it a bit bigger, and I'm going to group it so that I can actually just put it right in the center again. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is ungroup it, and I'm going to make this text be a little bit more legible. You want something that people are not going to struggle to read. And remember, when we're posting on Facebook and Instagram, we're posting to all kinds of different people, so you want it to be very, very legible. So let's maybe go up in here and go corporate, and let's see, maybe that's not a bad one. Where's that one I saw now? So find a font that's going to be easy to read, like something like that. Canva Sans, I find, is normally nice and legible. And I also want to make it a little bit smaller. There we go. So let's keep it like that just for now. I'm just going to put it nicely in the middle, and the way that I do that is just to select both of them and to use the position. Okay, so this is what we've got, guys, and this is just a simple example of how you can create 30 quick posts that you can schedule to Facebook. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down to one of our favorite tools, which is bulk create. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, guys, unlike the other time, we are going to take this and we are going to say file. Actually, you know what? I actually need you guys to open up a brand new file. Okay, so open up a brand new spreadsheet. Otherwise, we're going to get the information mixed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're going to just take this out of here. Just cut it out of there. Let me just see if that worked. And then go back here and paste it right back in there. Okay, so now we're going to download this file as a CSV. You see, it's a comma separated values, but it's a .csv file. Okay, so let's download this file as a CSV, and now we're going to call it motivational. Okay, and I'm actually going to just stack this inside of week 1 of our training for our 30 days, and then I'm going to go right back to Canva, where we now decided, okay, this is the one we're going to use. And then what I'm going to do is, by bulk create, I'm going to say upload data. Okay, so now you better make sure that this is right. Okay, so your first design must be exactly the way that you want it, because I'm going to show you now. If you upload data, then what it's going to do is I'm going to go to find that CSV folder that I just downloaded. Where is it now? Week 1, and there we go, motivational, and open. Okay, so what it has done is now literally it's thrown that information in there for me because I've uploaded it. So now I click on here and I say connect data, and I connect this file. Okay, and now I just say generate. And you will see that straight away it's going to take that very same design, and it's going to throw all of my quotes and motivational, inspirational quotes in there. Okay, so guys, this is what it has done. So the design is already done, and you've now got like a kind of a unity here. Okay, so some of them you'll see that you will still have to go and edit it. You're still going to have to go in, make the text a little bit smaller, still realign it to your page, just go center and middle, and then what you can do is maybe just bring down so you're still gonna have to go and style these. There we go, and enter, and let's just put it in the middle again, middle, and there we go. So there's one design done, and then we're going to do the same. We can actually just go on here and we can say the copy style, and we can then copy style, and we can just bring it down, and there we go. And if you feel that you want to make that a little bit bigger because it is very small, then you can actually go and make it bigger, right? So guys, just align it again. You select both of them. When you select one of them, you hold shift in and select the other one, and then those are the two elements that you want to align, right? Okay, so then guys, you will go through this, and once you are done with it, then that is how you can just quickly you can do motivational quotes, you can do even tips. I mean, now I'm going to be sharing a lot of Canva hacks and tricks with you guys, so I want you to get ready, because what I'm going to show you right now is absolutely going to blow your mind. So we are going to start with Mockup. The mockup feature of Canva is absolutely amazing, because what you do is, guys, you can go and upload any kind of image that you want. And for this, I specifically actually went and I copied the digital growth community products in here, because what I would like to do is I would like to show you guys how you can quickly create a video mock-up of this product. Okay, so you can click on that, and then you can go onto apps and you can say mock-up and just click on mock-up, and now you will see that it's going to let's click mock-ups, and it's going to bring up videos for you. Okay, so we want to make a mock-up video, so let's just choose this one, and it's going to generate that for you with this image. Okay, whatever video you choose, there are tons of videos that you can do, and there are different mock-up versions that you can also use and do. You can do phone mock-ups, you can do tablet mock-ups, any one of those that you want. Okay, so let's just say fit, apply changes. So it just told me that my image was a bit too big, and then all I did was I just said fit it to the right size, and I'm going to show you how awesome this is, guys. Look how quickly it's generating it, and I'm actually leaving it so you guys can see in real time that it is really just absolutely amazing what it has done here. It's already a video, and it is going to be playing. Let's just quickly drag this into there, and there we go. And if I play that, look how amazing this is, because this is an actual video with your desired mock-up picture that you have put inside of there. So guys, that's one feature that I wanted you guys to know about. The next one is gradients. Okay, so to use gradients is an absolute wow, guys. You can do so much with gradients, and I want to start out by showing you a gradient background. So for this one, you can see that my background, if I click on the background, I can click on the color, and I can just go click on the color selector right there, and instead of choosing the solid color, I can click on gradient, and instantly you can see that it's thrown in just a random color for me. Okay, so what you can do is you can create your own gradient background with this. You can even add another color in there and maybe say, okay, now I want this purple, and now you can see what it's done. It's gone blue, pink, purple, right? And you can add another one, guys, and you can just go make it yellow, and literally you can use 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. And the next thing you can do with this is you can either go take it from left to right, or you can take it from the top to the bottom, or you can actually do it sideways, or you can do it in the middle. You can do, so those are a few tips and tricks for you to actually work around if you are doing individual designs instead of bulk creating the same designs. Right now, if you are using the same designs, I actually just want to touch on this quickly. If you've got now so many of these designs and they all look the same, that's fine, because you know what you can do is you can still use your brand kit and you can go click on this and you can make the next one look different, you know, and then you can go on the next one and you can make the next one look different because you've got your brand kit, so it's going to stick with your colors. So but it's the design is the same, but you can just spice it up a little bit, you know, if you want to do that. But obviously you're going to have to go through each one of them and just get your text ready. Okay, so guys, then I want to also show you something else here. So if we go back here and let's just remove this color, we remove that color, and let's remove let's just actually go and click on the normal background again, because what I want to show you next is that you can do the same thing with shapes. Okay, so that's absolutely amazing as well, because if you find any kind of shape, let's say I want to use this arrow. Okay, and with this arrow, what I want to do is I want to, let's actually take that away, and I want this arrow, there we go, and can do exactly this. Let me actually just make this background white so you can see a little bit more. I can go to gradient with the arrow as well, and I can actually add onto that. And I mean, look how amazing this is, guys, because literally I can play around with this, and I can even do that with shapes. So guys, that gives you a whole new level of design, right? And then the last one that I want to show you guys that is also absolutely amazing, and it can make your, it can just put your personal touch on your design, right? So you're going to go to apps, and you're going to go to type gradient. Okay, so if you say type gradient, you will be landing on this app that is integrated with Canva, and you will write in here whatever it is that you want to write in here. And I will just write something random like you are made for more. Okay, then I'm going to choose a font that I like. Let's just choose something where we're actually going to see. Let's find a nice font. Let's use this one, and then we're going to go back, and it's going to generate what I've written in that font for me. So now while it's generating, I want to show you guys, you can click on here and you can now choose a color, and then you can choose the middle color, and you can then choose the end color. Okay, and then what it is going to do is going to create that over your font for you. Then you can even still play around with it a little bit, and you can drag it and you can pull it in any kind of direction so that it kind of, you know, plays around with your font. Okay, so if I said in here, you are made for more and you can do this. Okay, so let's just check. I wanted to actually, you are made for more and you can do this. Okay, I want it to be middle aligned, and there we go. So now if we're gonna play around with it a little bit, I think let's change this to yellow, and let's change that to that, and there we go. So now guys, if you play around with it, you will see, have I gone? Okay, so I think because I changed it, it's kind of doing something different there now. But basically guys, what you can do is reset position, and there we go, and we can pull that, and we can actually now do whatever we want with that, right? So there we go. I think that looks cool, and you can add that to your design and it will literally pull that out and make it and put it into your design. So that's the other way that you can use a gradient, guys. So let's move on to the next one. So gradient text type gradient is what we just did. Okay, so guys, now I want to show you something else that is also really cool. I know that I'm throwing in a lot of stuff here, but the point of it is that I want you guys to use this weekend to really play around with Canva and find, the sooner you learn all the amazing tools that Canva has, the sooner your designs are going to be eye-catching and beautiful, and you want sexy designs. Okay, so guys, what we are going to do here is we are going to, maybe I should actually go, okay, so go to elements and find, let's say, boss lady. Okay, I'm gonna actually use a different one. Let's delete this one and I'm gonna say photos. There we go. And I'm just going to take this off and I'm going to, let me just find the correct one here. There we go. Okay, so let's make this the background, but we're also going to click on this and then we are going to copy it. Okay, and what we're going to do is, actually, before I summon it, detach it. And I'm going to copy it, duplicate it, okay? And then I'm going to put the first one at the back, right? And now we can see we've got two images over each other. So now this is just a photo of somebody else, but this could be a photo of you, okay? So now with this one, with it selected, you're going to go on Edit Image. Okay, so with the image selected, you're going to go on Edit Image and remove the background. Okay, so now you can actually drag it and you can now make sure that you are able to drag it so that it's exactly the same size. And to be able to do that, we've got to snap it to the bottom and we've got to then bring it down to the line there, and what we can do is we can now fit it over, right? So the reason we're doing this, I'm going to show you guys now, is because if I wanted to make a design where it just looks, when you're packing layers on top of each other, it just looks a little bit more professional. So let's actually go and use some kind of text right here, and let's say just get out of that so I can see all the text it's bringing up for me, and I'm looking for a nice text here, and let's use this one. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller and we're going to pull it all the way to the edges. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do now, and you can do this. Okay, so let's use this tool right here to just space the letters out a little bit so that it actually fits nicely into the entire page, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this right to the top. Okay, and then we're going to click on that and duplicate it, and we're going to pull it down, and then we are going to duplicate it again, pull it down, and we're going to duplicate it again and pull it down, and we're going to duplicate it again, and there we go. So guys, I would put this one right at the bottom, and then I would hold in shift and I would select all of them. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go and take these three little dots right here, and we're going to align the elements. Let me just move myself out the way there. We're going to click on the three dots here, and we're going to align this all to the left. Okay, so now we know they are all the same size. We can group them so that they are all stuck together. And for now, I'm going to ungroup them. But what I want to show you guys is that you can go, also the other way is to go to position and to say tidy up. And if you tidy up, then it will space it evenly, exactly the way that you want it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group this again so that I can go to position and I can actually say backward. So now you can see that she's actually standing on top of the text. Okay, so this is another way, guys, that you can actually just make something a little bit nicer and make it stand out a little bit nicer. There are so many other different ways that you can do this. So that's one example of something that you could do. You could also now, to add on to this, I can say that let's do this and go to elements, and we're going to take that out, and we're going to take just a normal box, and let's bring a box in here, and we're going to let this box go over her for now. And let's take another color that's going to actually suit this design here, which is probably going to be something like this, right? Something like that. Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this box and let's go to our text elements, and let's go and find something that's going to suit this. Let's take this one. Okay, oops, Control Z will undo anything that you've done. So I'm going to click on that, and I want to bring it into this box, and I'm going to just drag it into the box and ungroup it because I've got two different kinds of text here going. Okay, let's go and say believe. We're gonna take that and put it there, and we're just gonna say, I'm really thumb sucking as I'm doing this, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with this now. And now you guys can imagine to yourselves, you know, if you were doing this for business, how much you can do, you know, if you were doing this with your products and stuff, how much more and how much nicer it could be. So what we can do is we can actually go and we can put the pink in there, put effects on it, go backdrop and actually put the black on it, maybe take it down a little bit, maybe actually the other way around. Let's go black and let's take effects and go and put the pink effect on there, and we then just going to, what is this font size? Let's say 49, and let's copy this style and go that like that and just say 49, and there we go. Now guys, I'm just actually throwing something very random together here, but just to show you what we can do. So now what we can do is, remember we've got layers here now, so we're packing layers on top of each other, but to make it look more professional, what we can do is we can just go let's just go forward and forward. And there we go. So do you see how nice that is? If I actually now went and clicked on this box, now because she is in here, I just want to quickly actually show you guys. I can take this and just crop it a little bit off so that I can actually get to this box. So I think let's make this box be a little bit of a different color. So now you can literally see that she is literally standing in front of the box and standing in front of those text that you put behind her, and you can even do that or something similar to that, guys. Whatever it is that you want to do, that's just an example to show you guys how amazing it is if you do something like that. Then there's another way that you can also do this if you go transparency with text. So what we can do is we can just create a whole nother one here. Let's go to elements and find another video. Let's say boss lady, and I'm going to show you guys another way that you can do this. So let's take this one. Okay, so so for this one, let's go and copy, duplicate this, and then we're going to put her set her as the background, and we're going to remove the background from this one, and I just want to actually see if I can move her down. I don't want her to be right at the top there, and there we go. So guys, now we can just put it at the right size. Make sure that the image you have is exactly fitting over, and we see that we got to drag it a little bit more, and there we go. And the other thing that we can do here is, I think it's still a little bit, there we go. It doesn't matter if this one's a little bit bigger, right? As long as you don't see the smaller version of her. And there we go. I think that's perfect. Okay, so now what we can do is let's go to text again, and we are going to say, let's maybe say, let's take one. Let's take this one. Okay, so what we can do here is say digital products. Okay, and we're going to make it smaller. We want it to fit into one line, and let's see, we're going to make it smaller until it fits into one line. And I want to make it bold, and let's just pull it right to the edges. There we go. And let's see if we can even make it a little bit bigger. I think that's the biggest we can get it. Okay, so now we're going to take this right to the bottom, start right here, and we're going to make another one, and we're going to make another one, and 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 another one until your whole thing is full, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to leave this one on the 100% transparency. It's not transparent at all. Now this one we're going to say 90. Okay, now with this one we're going to say 80. Okay, and with this one we're going to say 70, and with this one we're going to say 60. Whoa, not 60. And with this one we're going to say 50, and we just keep going, 40 and 30 and 20 and 10. Okay, so do you see the effect that we have created here? So this is absolutely amazing, right? Because now what we can do is we can just click and select all of them. You hold shift in and you select them all. There we go. And then what I would do is I would go to tidy up. It is on, so it is neat and tidy. And then what we can do is group it, and we can actually send it backwards. And guys, look how amazing that already looks, right? So that is another way that you can actually play around with some sort of text or font or whatever it is that you want to do. And then lastly, what I want to show you guys is if I had let's just throw a random design in here. Okay, so I'm going to go to designs and I'm going to say working online, and let's find some kind of design that has been made. Let's take I'm looking for one that's got quite a few elements, so it will actually be really visible that what you're actually doing. There's so many designs in here that you guys can actually play with and make your own. I'm sure you guys know this, but let's find okay, let's maybe take this one. Okay, so what we can do with this one now is we can literally go into elements and we can go and say, I don't like this one and I don't want to do it according to my brand kits, or I just want it to be, you know, different colors. So what I can do is I can go to all, just deselect that, and then what I can do is go to here's photos, and I think if you click on photos, yes, you'll find different sorts of photos. Now let's say that I actually want it to be these colors. Okay, so what I can do is I can just pull this image in here. So that's obviously a frame. You see that it's catching the image. So what I can do is I can pull this image in here. It actually looks like this image is a little bit, and then I can just right click on this image and I can say apply colors to page, and look what it's done. It's actually applied the colors to the page, and I can do that again and it will give me a different version. So let's actually take this one away and let's find, there we go, there's a different one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and apply colors to page, and there we go. That looks a lot better, and I can do that again. It'll give me a different version, and I can do that again and it'll give me a different version. So guys, that's just quick ways that you can actually change templates and actually make it your own. And then the very last thing that I want to show you guys today, I know that I'm dumping a lot of information on you, but I want you guys to go and play around with some things today, because I want you guys to actually create very, very, very nice things. Because remember, these ones that we are going to create now is going to be cross-posted to Facebook and Instagram, but we're going to use this to share to groups. Okay, and I'm not going to do that in today's one because I've given you a lot of information today. So I will in tomorrow's one. I'll go and create all of mine. So what I'm going to do, for instance, is I'm going to take 10 motivationals, 10 tips, and 10 professional designs like this one, and maybe throw in a little bit of my own products and, you know, what my business can do for you. So I'm going to do, you know, the 30-30-30 method, which is you provide value 30%, you know, you provide another 30% of value, so it's motivationals, tips, and then you just take one of those to do. So if you're making 30, 10 will be about your business, 10 will be motivational, and 10 will be tips, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be working on that, and then tomorrow we will schedule those to Facebook and Instagram, and I'm going to show you how to share them to different groups as well. So guys, Magic Write is the last thing that I want to show you guys. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you go into your Canva, let's just go right back to the start. Okay, so if you go into your Canva right here, you will see that you've got on the left hand side here, it says Magic Studio. Okay, so if you go down, it says try Magic Write. Okay, now let's say try Magic Write. Now what this is going to do is, goodness guys, it is absolutely amazing. And remember the other day I said to you that you can actually use Canva's Magic Write as a type of an AI to rewrite stuff for you. So let's say that I want to write an article to explain to people that digital products are the future, and with our products specifically, you can earn 100% profits. And I've literally just sucked that out of my thumb. So you can actually go and write something intentional in there, and it's going to generate a whole kind of article for me about what I've just typed in there. And guys, that's not bad. Hey, literally, I mean, you saw how general the thing was that I've put in there. Look what it's written. In today's radically evolving technological landscape, digital products are undeniably the future. Traditional goods and services are being revolutionized by their digital counterparts, offering unparalleled convenience, accessibility, and scalability. Digital products ranging from ebooks and online courses to software and digital art have the unique advantage of being easily distributed without the need. So guys, I mean, this is an entire blog. You know, you can actually take this and actually write. You can add a little bit to it. So let's say insert. Okay, so this is what I've written now. Okay, and now what I want to do is, let's say that I want to use this, and I want to because I don't know why it's actually made it two different sizes. Let's just get the size together. Yeah. Okay, so now I can use, so this is the one version of it, right? Okay, so let's go and say rewrite. Let's shorten it. Okay, so you can play around with Magic Write, guys, and literally there we go, it's shortened it for you. So if you wanted to actually use this with a post where you are actually showing people that digital marketing is the future, then you can use this as a description as well. So there's so many different ways and tricks, but guys, the method that I used yesterday and showed you yesterday, keywords everywhere, I put it in yesterday's video's link. Go and play around with that thing, because that thing is super powerful. And guys, that is me for today. I hope this video wasn't too long for you, and I really hope that you guys found some value in this. I just want to check if I have covered everything for the day. Yes, I definitely have. So have a blessed day, guys, and enjoy playing around with Canva.